over the next 3 years. Through these grants, Alberta NDP will support Albertans and newcomers who are looking to build a life in our province. We will be expanding settlement services, including language translation, employment services, and English language learning, creating better opportunities for Albertans to actively be part of our growing economy. We will give newcomers better access to skills training, mentorship, and bridging programs, and foundational learning. And we will provide income support, loans, and grants for costs associated with foreign credential recognition, upgrading, and training. And we will fund on-the-job training and upgrading opportunities, work placement, and apprenticeship spaces, because we believe every Albertan should be able to use their own knowledge and skills to achieve their dreams and support their families. Alberta NDP is fully committed to providing wraparound services and supports to newcomers and racialized communities so that everyone in our province has access to the incredible advantage it has to offer. Now, I will invite Imam Sayyid Sawarwardi to share his thoughts. Imam Sahib.
Thank you very much, Irfan Sabir Sahab. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and thank you for inviting me here to speak today, Irfan Sahib. I'm very pleased about this initiative brought forward by Alberta NDP. Irfan and I, other members of the party, have spent time speaking with the members of the Muslim community and hear our concern. It is unfortunate to see Islamophobia is growing in our community. These hateful acts against Muslims and hateful acts against other faith groups and cultural minorities are unacceptable. They have hurt my friends and my families. It is difficult to witness our community feeling fearful and unsafe. We should never accept this as normal. We need a government that will take concrete actions to address racism and support the people who are impacted by these awful events. I'm thankful to Irfan Sahib and Alberta NDP are willing to prioritize our safety and take actions to address racism. Thank you very much.
I will now ask Gurinder Brar to share a few words.
Well, one of the key investments we announced yesterday involves funding to plan a new regional hospital that serves North Calgary and nearby communities. After years of watching the UCP do nothing, Calgarians are desperate for better healthcare. Daniel Smith wants to sell off our hospitals, but Rachel Notley wants to build them. A new regional hospital in North Calgary will improve healthcare access to people living in nearby communities, many of which include multi-generational families who do not have adequate access to healthcare resources. Albertans shouldn't have to worry about how to find a doctor or how to communicate with them. As part of our plan to deliver family health teams, we will be ensuring that Albertans have access to language and cultural supports when they visit their doctor. The UCP want you to pay to see a family doctor, but the Alberta NDP promises you will never have to do that. Never. We will keep public healthcare public, accessible, and free for everyone. Thank you, and we are happy to take your questions.
Mr. Sabir, Tom Ross with CBC. Just curious, how does your proposal differ from work being done by the Anti-Racism Advisory Council in Alberta?
I think Anti-Racism Advisory Council put together 48 recommendations, and we are yet to hear a word from this government whether they are accepting any of their recommendations. What we are doing here, we are making a concrete commitment that we will bring forward an anti-racism act. We will put together an anti-racism office, and the first thing we will get working on is that we will collect race-based data. We do know that systemic racism exists, but we need to know, we need to have evidence, we need to have data so that we can inform our policies, we can address disparities that exist in our health system, in our education system, in public granting of funds, in all areas of concern.
And Imam Soharwadi, if I can ask you a question. What are some of the things you're hearing from the community that they would like to see to, improve anti-racism initiatives around Alberta?
I mean, our community, especially the Muslim community in Calgary, I mean, we have been facing Islamophobia for a long time. Not only just Calgary, but across the country. And in Calgary, it does exist. Just about a few months ago, there was a woman, she was at the downtown, at the City Hall train station, and what happened to her? In Superstore right here in the Northeast, there was a Muslim woman, her scarf was snatched. So these kind of frightening behavior from few people, although they are in small numbers, but definitely it causes a large amount of concern in our community. Our children especially the girls. I mean, it's a very misogynist act that is going on in the name of in the name of racism, and we are asking the governments that we need to stop it, and they have to take a concrete action to stop it, and it is not happening yet. I mean, this is just lip services there, but not concrete actions against racism.
Mandeep Pujara, this side. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, Mandeep Pujara, this side from Prime Asia TV. My question is concerned can you please break down the total number providing for anti-racism?
I think total amount is $39 million, and that's for three different initiatives. When it comes to racism and anti-racism initiatives, it's $1 million in first year and $2 million in following years. Then there is money allocated for integration and settlement supports. I can give you exact details, but then there is money also for skills upgrades. So I will ask my staff to give you the exact breakdown over 3 years for each initiative.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have anything like a recommendation to amend the law actually relating to anti-racism? People are not scared like hitting people here. Like we have seen so many incidents here in Alberta in the last few months even, like the people actually harassing people in the transit system, in the market, everywhere. They don't scare, like they don't feel like law can harm any way. So do you have anything like your government is thinking about to recommend to amend the law?
Thank you. I will explain both questions. First, when it comes to anti-racism, we will bring forward Anti-Racism Act. We will establish Anti-Racism Office, and as I mentioned, the first thing they will do, they will start collecting race-based data so that we have data to inform public policy where it relates to education, whether it relates to healthcare, any business that government has, that will be informed by that data collected by that office. So certainly we will bring forward that legislation. Second thing, insofar it relates to transit safety, we shared our plan that we will hire 150 officers and pair them with addiction workers, homelessness support workers, so that we are tough on the crime and at the same time we don't criminalize poverty. If somebody is homeless, somebody has addiction issues, they should get the support they need. And if somebody if there are criminal elements out there, they are dealt with appropriately as well. Third thing I would say that every Albertan should be able to feel safe in their home, on their streets, in their communities. And we will do everything, whatever it takes, to make sure that our communities remain safe for every Albertan. Thank you, everyone.